There's so much tension on YouTube that every now and then you gotta have a good laugh. You have to have a good laugh. I mean, the tension, you could cut it with a knife on YouTube. And I think that sometimes you got to introduce a little bit of humor on here, because if the tension gets any thicker than it is, then you're gonna need something a little bit more intense than a hot buttered knife to break through that tension. And I'm thinking that every now and then there should be some humor introduced on YouTube here. But humor basically happens on its own. And certain people on certain channels provide this humor for us. Whether we are actually in line to hear this humor, it just kind of happens. One way or the other. Laughing is great when you got somebody or something to laugh about. For the most part. I think if a kid gets involved with athletics, whether it's basketball, whatever it might be, I think it keeps them on a straight and narrow. I've always believed that. It's man against nature, man, and nature usually wins in the end. But what you can do is you could maintain. What does my woman do during the day? Anything she wants to. That's right. She doesn't have to work. I would never put her to work. If she wants to work, she's welcome. Why? To make 350 pesos or 500 pesos a day? Work her ass off, but she doesn't have to? Why would you want to put your woman through that? I think I get more bored than she does. No, she's always very active. She's always on the phone with her relatives. Anyway, she keeps preoccupied, but she's always busy. She works in the yard. She's never bored. She's always doing something in the yard. But no, she's not bored. I'm more bored than she could ever get. Certain things I used to be able to do and I can't anymore. But is that correct? Am I correct about that, Gilda? Private school. Hello, Frank to Gilda. She's 2 feet away from me and she don't even hear me. Frank to Gilda. Can you hear me? You're 1 foot away from me. Can you hear me? Or is your headphone net stuck in your fucking ear? Of course not. You're 2 feet away from me and you didn't hear a fucking word I said, did you?
I put headset.
I don't know, man. You can put headsets on me and I could hear something and I'm half deaf in one fucking ear.
Not the way you do.
Who pays the rent of your
Not
house?
the way you do.
Who pays
I don't
for
have
the
a rent.
of
I
your
own.
house?
No, I don't have a rent.
All right.
I don't have a rent.
Who pays for the groceries at your house?
I do. Yes.
All right. Who pays the electric at your house?
I pay all of that.
Oh, you do? How about
Absolutely.
that? Wow. So
Yeah,
yet
and
when I do the same thing, I'm wrong. When you do
No.
it, it's right.
Little bit different scenario, my friend. A little bit different scenario.
Frank, what do you
I-
care?
Why do I
you
care?
Frank?
It's
Why
not
do
that
you
I care. I'm just offering an opinion. You take it or not, that's
Right.
fine with me.
Nobody
All right.
likes you. Nobody wants to deal with you.
No, nobody is afraid. Nobody wants to deal with me because I speak the fucking truth and it hurts. The
You
truth
don't
does
speak
hurt
the
people.
truth, Frank, you're paying for.
I
everything
speak
just
all
like
the
every
truth.
Other guy. You're paying for.
Well, you know what?
everything like
Yeah,
every
yeah.
other guy.
So you're going to say my girl's a prostitute? Is that what you're trying to say, motherfucker? Is that what you're
Frank,
trying to say, you piece
did
of
those
shit?
words- Did those words
Piece
come
of
out
shit.
of my mouth? Frank.
You piece of
Listen
shit.
to
No,
your-
that's what you're implying. That's what you're fucking implying.
I'm spending a little bit too much time this past week on YouTube.